Welcome back to the channel, everybody. You should recognize this person by now, and well, that's her significant other right there. You should also recognize that guy. What is up, you two? Okay, so we are in central Arizona. They were pretty like close to central, like, you know, it's like the middle. We're in the middle.
Pretty much smack dab middle.
The center's about 3 or 4 miles that way.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so we are on your claim, and walking to this spot, I could have filled multiple buckets, right? I could have filled multiple buckets. I didn't. But could you explain to us a little bit about what we're all doing out here today? Because we got a crew behind us on the other side of the camera right now.
Yeah, we do.
Okay, Brian, Julie, what is...
We take people out on our claims for feed digs.
All right.
And that's what we're doing today.
Nice.
Yeah.
And the season is wrapping up because being here in central Arizona, it's toasty. It's toasty, and it's getting toastier.
Yeah, today is good. Luckily, at the end of this season, it's only what, 70s, 80, 82 degrees today for the high.
Okay.
So that's not too bad.
That's not bad at all. I'm looking forward to today. So out here, already walking in, I've seen blue chalcedony with like botryoidal bits all over it, jasper, a mixture of jasper and agate. What else are we looking at out here? I mean, like there seems like there's so much to be found.
There is. We've got onyx. Actually, we have onyx just on the other side of the hill. We have, oh, there's a really pretty piece right there.
Yes.
Let me show you what we got.
Well, we will explore plenty of this.
Different types of calcite, unexplainable minerals that we've never been able to identify.
I hope to find some of those today and maybe
so.
provide some answers there.
That would be cool.
That would be super cool.
So people can get a hold of you on Facebook. That's how you're kind of conducting this. Facebook, email?
Facebook or
Email's the primary.
email.
Okay,
Yep,
cool.
at azrockhoundexpeditions@gmail.com.
There will be a link down below, and you should reach out to them. However, summertime is approaching, so you know, summer here is not fun, and you guys you'll be doing other stuff.
We'll be doing other stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't bring people out to the claims after April 30th, and then we keep it. We'll come out because we're familiar with the environment and whatnot, but we don't bring out clients because most people aren't familiar with this, and we don't want to jeopardize anybody with, you know, heat-related illness.
High desert is harsh on other people that are not used to it.
And then we'll start up again on November 1st.
Yeah. And you're gonna take care of your pet heel monster in the meantime.
I'm hoping to find it.
he's gonna find you.
Find it.
I want to find the heel monster. Well, he's here.
Thank you for inviting us. Sarah is behind me with the dog and a bunch of other people, which you'll probably see some of them throughout this video. But just like look here, like it's just agate. You know, agate. So
Some things that don't even look like.
very, very cool stuff already. You know, the fortification I find impressive. Very nice stuff that you have out here, and thank you for allowing us to come out.
Thank you for wanting to come out.
You know, it'll be a good afternoon.
You're all aproned up. I'm all aproned up. What's this one?
Go that way.
It's a little thin. Even like some of these really tiny little pieces out here have some absolutely incredible little fortifications, and it's like hard, like the ground is absolutely littered with pieces. I would like an interesting mix of material, nice representation, not just the blue agates, which are nice. They are nice. The color seems really good. And obviously this chalcedony will take a nice polish. But I'm definitely fond of some of the streaky jaspers out here. Wait, okay, so you found
That one's fun.
that. You're gonna carry it though.
It's too big.
I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, the bots are good.
Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
rest of it's probably not so.
Yeah.
Not worth packing out. That's a cool one. It's really soft.
I like this one. We have that little botryoidal pocket right there. And there's definitely one on this other side. I think this one would be a nice piece to like cut the bottom off of and do some polishing and kind of make a nice little specimen. I think that one's pretty appealing looking. My first impression coming here is that it reminds me a lot of Holt,
Yeah, it's just
where you're just like
abundant.
standing on them. Like you can't not stand on them when you're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and all 90. I just counted like a little kid.
It's probably not even it's probably a low number.
You know, like, it's just not what you're used to seeing. Like a big plate like that.
Yeah.
Or a little chunky bit just like that. Ooh, that
Piece
one's
off there.
nicer because
Yeah.
I could lop the bottom off of it, and I think that would look really quite good. And well, it's not a giant rock.
Yeah.
Look at them in their natural habitat. Okay.
Doing our thing. Yeah.
So so at this point, the two of you probably have like quite the extensive collection from the claims. Yeah. What are you looking for when you still come out here? I mean, is there anything in particular? Are you like the Jaspers have gotten a little special place in your heart? Like, what's the deal?
Well, actually, today we're shopping for people.
Okay.
Yeah, and this will probably go to somebody who we're thinking of.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say something like calcite. No, I like your answer better. That's good.
So yeah, today we're shopping for other people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're shopping to satisfy.
You're gonna have to. Maybe at the end of the day, you'll show me your what you shopped for and what you're taking out.
Yeah. Well. This one there was a little edge, and it kind of called to me, and so I started digging it up, and
That's the case here. You're just like,
yeah.
Look at that now.
I know, and then it's like you think it's small, and it might just be a little bit bigger than. Oh wow, that's pretty. Look at that, little orbs.
That's gonna be a nice one. It's a good thing Johnny saw
So
us
I normally don't walk around with a hammer. I grab the next sharpest rock, and Brian sees me start digging with a
And
rock.
look at this. I have the paleo pick right here.
Brian,
What is she doing?
Yeah, digging with a rock.
She's doing Julie things.
And then I say, "Okay, Brian, it's too big for me."
I think a rock hammer is a nice in between.
Yeah.
You get to pry, you get to scratch around.
So let's see how big that one was. It looked very small.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah. Don't get distracted.
Sorry. It was easy.
Let's see.
What are you doing over there? Oh no, not again.
And that's how big it is.
Yeah.
And he has to carry it out though.
Well, first of all, I'm going to see if it's worth it. If it's not, I'm not hauling it.
And in the meanwhile, we fill the hole in.
Yes. No human gophers.
No human gophers have been here. And then we'll wash the rock and see if it's a good rock.
Dang. It starts off well.
That looks pretty nice.
It
Yeah.
does. See if it maintains. Oh, yes it does.
Yes, it does.
Oh boy.
That's a good.
Is this Jared's rock? Did he find this?
So
or
Jared, did you want to take this rock home?
I think I might. I know. I just watched the two of you do the work,
That's okay.
but
found it.
I think that's a good cutter. That's a good cutter.
It's a very good cutter.
All right.
You want to take that one home?
I think I'm going to take that one.
I think you should, because if you don't, I will.
And you know what? There's probably a lot more of this
Yeah,
up the
it's
up the
going
hill.
right up through.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
not
bunch of pieces that we kind of saw that were little like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was just poking out. That's very cool. Yay. And I didn't have to do any of the work. That's even better. Thank you.
See, we're a full service organization here.
It's okay.
All right, I was told to share these with you
Oh, sure. Yeah,
by
let's.
the boss. You know,
Okay. Wow. Yeah. So that I picked that piece up. You found it right here, right?
it was over in the
Yeah. It was right over there.
take this.
No.
That is a beautiful piece.
Look, I already have like a bunch of stuff in my bucket.
know.
No, that's.
That piece. Just
I like
alone-
that. That's nice. The red
The
betrothal
betrothal.
bits are nice.
I was like, how can this be sitting right there? And this is the other one I found. This is more the typical stuff.
Okay. That's beautiful, though.
Yeah.
That
you
is
see
absolutely beautiful.
It's got the fortifications in it.
Now, are you going to, what's your plan? Like, you going to slab it up? Is that the,
Process it, you know, the good material, slab it up for people to cab.
okay.
Basically, that's what I do right now. I do like to cab, but
So-
it's
Not so much a specimen guy.
I love specimens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm more in the specimens. I prefer to find the specimens, but I know a good piece to slab when I see it.
Well, I was going to, maybe we can get your opinion on something here. Okay, so these pieces that look like that,
yeah.
will that clean up? Is that, can you get
Questionable.
that brown?
That's the hard part. Now, I've seen people where you could take like the light brush, the Dremel brush, and try to get that first surface off, or try to soak it in muriatic acid.
Okay. So, but that's mineralogical staining.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and some of it's a little difficult to get off. Some of them you'll see the betrothals are really clean and shiny.
That's why I was asking about
Yes.
that one. I didn't know if that was just like a,
It's tricky, some of these ones that have the extra coating on it. You can see it's like been sitting outside, it's got some calcite covered on. And there's extra mineralization over the betrothal. Betrothal and betrothal.
yeah.
But yeah. But it's worth a shot. It's not like it's a big rock to.
Yeah, I think we should. What do you
it
think,
up.
Sarah? We should give this a go. Try cleaning this one.
Yeah, I'll take
I
one.
really think you should take that home.
No, man,
Okay.
it's all you, bro.
Alright.
It's all you.
I was like, that's so nice. So anyway, Juliet said, show him that. You get it wet. And,
I already got some sweet video of it, but thanks for bringing it down again.
hey, it's double time. Double time. This time it's wet.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for leaving it for me, Jared. You're such a nice guy.
Keep handing me nicer and nicer things, Sarah. Pretty good. I think if a piece like that, you can even just kind of cut around it and polish, or all the way around. Cut that stuff off. I don't know. There's just something about the plants here. They're like extra cool looking.
It looks like a giant stalk of asparagus.
Kind of does. Everything's so pokey. I mean, that's cool. I'm not going to take that. Little scraggly. Still really pretty though. Sorry folks, doing it one-handed here. That shall stay. Ooh. I like that though. That'll come. I mean, be honest. You got that set up so that you could train for rock climbing.
I did.
That's what.
Yeah. Rock climbing with that thing.
Look at that. That's quite the betrothal plate.
Oh, it came right out.
That's got to come out and that'll go on top. There's more here. There's a lot more. That kind of wants to wiggle. It wants to come out. Come on, there we go. Wow. Okay, that's really good. that has quite the big botryoidal plate. I feel like I want that. I keep being like, oh, I want jasper out here. I want jasper. And I've gotten some really good jasper. But then I see these things. I'm like, no, that needs to come home. Sarah.
Neat, yeah.
Camera does not do the justice to the terrain. It is far steeper than what you could imagine here. Worth it though. Lots of nice blue agates like that. I am going to be giving away some of these. If you like videos like this, if you want to ensure that I'm able to continue to make content like this, show you things that you've never seen before and you won't see anywhere else, well, Patreon is the ticket. It's awesome. There's a great community chat. There is a monthly giveaway every single month of some cool rocks. And you get to watch these videos early and ad-free. So head on over to Patreon. There'll be a link down below in the description box of this video. And we'll be giving away some of the rocks from the claim over there. Ooh, that's nice. That is very purple. And that should be protected. Some of these we won't throw.
That one's good. That one's like ready
Oh wow.
for you to do your thing.
Some of those little ones though, I'll put them in my pouch so they don't get smushed in the bucket. Was there any more of those?
I don't know. I'll have to look. I didn't see any more.
Can I see the rock that you just cleaned up? Whoop. Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, there's that side.
That's gonna look beautiful. You're gonna have to cut that on your new big saw.
Yeah. This is the side I really liked.
Yeah, that
Right in that
red
corner.
is so
Yeah.
pretty.
Very, very beautiful.
Yeah. And then just the banding just keeps rolling down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think overall that'll be a good one. But yeah,
This is my
the loner saw.
That is very nice. That's gonna look great once you get some high quality photos of that.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna look super good. There's something like really appealing about like the perfection of small crystals, because you know you have to be quite well. You got to be kind of rolling in it to have large crystals that are perfect. Like no dents or dings or scratches or anything, but stuff like that. It's just an ocean of flawlessness. I see you over there filming stuff,
Yeah, I was
showing your rocks.
showing some rocks.
Okay, so we almost have a complete 2-gallon bucket, and there's a ton of stuff in here, and it looks bad right now because it's so dirty. But when we get back, and it's gonna be all clean and beautiful, and just you wait and see. Thank you so much. This has been
welcome.
awesome.
Thanks for coming out.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Sarah found some amazing little pieces. You always find like the cool stuff that I get to take pictures of. So thank you for that. Thank you. You know, this has been excellent. It's a beautiful day. I'm glad it's not like the surface of the sun. It's nice and cool and windy.
It's been a great day.
We got a dog napping back there. We're gonna hike out and I think call this a wrap. So I'm very satisfied with what we got out here today. There will be links to these guys' YouTube channel. Go check them out. Lots of good videos, lots of very educational content, especially the live streams. They're doing live streams every Sunday night. I don't usually get to make them, but I watch them the next morning. I watch them the next morning when I wake up way too early, so you can do the same. And with that said, I'll catch up with you in the shop and we'll look at these guys all nice and clean. We are back from Central Arizona, and well, it was an excellent trip. Before we look at the rocks, most of them are cleaned up now, and I've had some time to take some nice photos of these. I do want to say that we paid for that experience out at the claim, the same as you would. Yes, they are friends of ours, and I do like them, and I am going to say good things about the material. But you know, a little bit of a spoiler, most feed eggs are pretty good. That's why they're a feed egg, because it's worth going to and paying for. And their claim was kind of like no exception to that, right? Like usually you don't run a feed egg at like a place where the material is like meh. But you know, like all things, there was material there that was like meh. but it's in such abundance that you're like, oh, you pick up, in an area the size of the table here, you might pick up 5 decent chunky little rocks, and you're like, 4 out of the 5 are good. Of course, that one that you're kind of like, nope, is probably gonna, who cares, right? Because it's so prolific in a small space.
Yeah.
The only thing that I kind of saw where I was like a little like meh, it was some pieces that were very scraggly, but you would expect that, I think. Like, I don't think you could have something like this and not have like some scraggly bits. That's just the norm. Okay, so right away you might notice a little bit of color variations here. This is the stuff, these plates that I pulled. This one just got washed with some water, and this one got properly cleaned. And we can kind of see, I got off a lot of the crusty stuff on the cleaned one, and I just did the hydrogen peroxide and some iron out, and overall, I mean, it's very, very beautiful stuff, like that, like kind of bubbly botryoidal bits. Now, these are what I would just call a specimen piece. I mean, it doesn't have, oh, thank you. It doesn't really have a whole lot of like lapidary uses because it is so thin, but it's more like, look at it and you're like, that's really cool. And
It's very unique.
I like the variety there because you do get these like cool specimen pieces, and then you get like big blocky like lapidary pieces, which, I think that is like a nice combination to have where you can get a little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Something for everybody.
Yeah. Or you know what? I don't think I've met anybody that would go to something like this and be like, pass up a specimen, even if you're really just into the lapidary. So lots of cool stuff. Now, you might notice that there is a couple of micros here. And I took some photos of some of these pieces, and it is quite cool to see some of this material up close under the macro setup. Some of the botryoidal bots have multiple growth stages, and that's why you're seeing some of this pink underneath the blue. And it does seem to me to be like proper blue, not like Tyndall affected blue, because of how thin they are. It's just incredibly, incredibly thin pieces. So this, for example, that is about a 1/16 of an inch thick, and you're still getting that very bright, deep blue color. I don't normally.
Why does it not want to focus?
There you go. I don't normally take the things that people kind of like, dig up and hand me. But the big piece that Brian and Julie dug up there, and they're like, "Oh, you want this?" And I took it. I'm very happy I did because, this is going to be a good cutter right there. Like, I'll be able to get a lot out of that, and that's all I really need to be really happy is a nice block like that. Although that's not the only one. There's this one that I found, which is definitely more on the opaque, but I think I kind of prefer that a little bit, like that kind of very opaque banding to it. I think it's pretty good. And where else are we at? This one, I think that one's pretty good. I love those pockets in that. But really, like, all of it is good. All of it's kind of good material. You're not even really seeing all of it. There are some pieces that are off the screen that are nice. That was some of the layers as we walked out. Some of like the little jasper layers. Try putting your hand out underneath. There you go.
It's real thin.
Yeah. Those I'll probably just like go around the edge and do that. Yeah. What were your thoughts? I know we didn't spend actually a lot of time together out there. We were kind of like...
I was very tired, so I was in the shade a lot that day. It was good. It was a good spot. Definitely worth the fee. Worth making arrangements to go out there. A lot of, like you said, a lot of stuff, like a specimen, a lot of things of lapidary use, like, and only went to a very small area of their claims.
Yes.
So if you want something, you don't want the lapidary or whatever, I'm sure they can point you into the right place and there, take you out there, find what you want.
They said something to me out there that has kind of like lived a little rent free in my mind that I kind of like. I don't think you were there for it. When they were digging this thing up, I asked them, I was like, oh, like, what are you still interested in since you have so much material? And I think their exact answer was, oh man, it was something to the effect that like, oh, they're actually out there shopping for other people. Like they're going out there and like digging for people that can't make it out to Central Arizona, that they sell things to them. And I was like, oh, that's actually kind of like really nice. Like the thing that you're enjoying at this point, since you already have, they probably have a ton of this material. One of the things they enjoy is like going out there and like having a request, being like, oh, I want like a nice like botryoidal plate, and they go out there and find you one. I think that's kind of like a cool aspect of owning a claim that I never really considered before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's like you get to go rockhounding for other people.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. Well, the season is done out there. It is summer. I can only imagine, the blast furnace, which is Central Arizona in, June, July, August. I don't even want to guess.
It felt hot when we were there.
It did. It did.
Early spring.
It's like that UV index. It gets you. It gets you. Well, I'm excited about this material. There'll be a lot of photos up on the website. It's just it's kind of an endless thing to look at. Very pretty little pieces, very sparkly little pieces. And well, I think we'll leave this one here, everybody. Thank you so much. Go head over to their channel. There'll be links down below in the description box of this video. We had a good time. I think you'd have a good time as well. And yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.